Okay, so hi Puan Azura. So today me and my group members will be presenting getting case study to presentation, class DDT 3B section 2. So going on to my group members will be me, Vishnu Kesavan, and Jane, Nagulan, and also Sai Nitesh Rao. So next I'll be passing on to Jane to explain regarding the phone interface.
Alright, thank you, Jisnu. Hello, madam. I'm Jane. Sorry because of my internet problem, so I cannot open my camera. According to your questions, our team is assigned by our manager to propose a solution for a special project funded by a multinational company with universal design Teams applications. And we need to suggest the best application features solutions which is suitable for senior citizens with mobility difficulty to manage themselves in a house with assumptions they are living alone for 12 hours a day. And this is the applications that we suggest. The first page is manage page. And as we all can see, there are 5 features available in these applications. For the first is emergency. Second, healthy monitor, the contact. And the fourth, prayer. And the last is grocery. For senior citizens, an application with all the safety emergency feature is very important in case of any emergency purpose. Therefore, this is the most basic feature needed for a senior citizen to use. Okay, next. The first feature is emergency call. As we all can see, an emergency call button towards the upper of the screen. The button will enable senior citizens who grab phones to at least be able to directly contact 999 in the case of an emergency without needing to type in. And at the lower part is emergency contact. This will show the first 3 emergency contacts that the senior citizens set before. Having emergency call in phone is normal, but having another feature of saving our closest person contact as emergency contact helps senior citizens to make a call in case they have any serious health issues. This will be a great help for senior citizens in particular moments when they are in need of help. And senior citizens can add persons to emergency call by choose the option at the bottom. Okay, next. The second feature is health analysis. At the upper, a medicine reminder shows, and it can prevent senior citizens accidentally skip their medicines because this helps senior citizens to always check on whether they have taken their medicines on time or they have skipped any days medicines routines. This is a big lifesaver for senior citizens as well. And then the record of the daily step and heart rate is shown at the bottom part. This helps senior citizens to keep track and achieve their daily step target and also most importantly their heart rate when they are in stress. Okay, next. Okay, the third feature is contact. All of the contact will be saved according to their name, and as we all can see, a search bar and a voice notification is shown at the upper part. Having a search bar and voice notifications in contact is very important as senior citizens can easily search the contacts they are about to call easily. Okay, next. Okay, the future is grocery. As we all can see, there are 3 options available in this feature. The first option is shop. This helps senior citizens to get their grocery needs from just ordering online. And the second option is food. This helps senior citizens to order food easily without depending on anyone, mainly if they are not feeling well. And for the last option is car. Having a car booking options helps senior citizens to book the car instantly and faster to get going a particularly place or clinic more faster. Okay, next.
So take over from here. Thank you, Ben. So going on to the prayer. So we have included prayer time and also Quran times. For example, this helps senior citizens to remind them their praying time, and also they can have access to Al Quran just by using their phone. This helps senior citizens a lot, especially when they are in quarantine and being close contact with COVID-19 patient or not feeling well. For example, when we are outstation or when we are undergoing quarantine, we won't have the time to go to a mosque or prayer place to do our prayers. Therefore, we have included for senior citizen to get know their prayer time, to note down, and also have their Al Quran, so they have their access to digital Al Quran from their phone. So you don't, for example, if they're traveling and they have forget their Al Quran, then they could have access to it from their mobile phone, and they could keep track of their prayer time from the mobile phone. This is very efficient for senior citizen, as senior citizen have an issues of some of them have an issue of not remembering quite a number of things. So this will help them to remember most of their things, as how it will be efficiently marked up and efficiently note down in their mobile phone as well. So going on to next, I'll be passing on to Nagulen to present regarding the question A. Let me just mute my mic.
So thank you, Jishnu, for the introduction. So from now on, I'll be taking over the presentation. The first is illustrate the clear interface of a proposed application which clearly labels the function proposed. So the first function is to provide a custom contact list to the users. So for example, the senior citizens might have some difficulties to find the contacts because they might have a lot of contacts in their phone. So by having a own custom contact list for them, they can access. For example, if they want to call their daughter or son, they can just simply go to the custom contact list where there will be only family members contacts in it. So next is tracking users' health through health monitor. So the algorithm in the application will keep reminding them about at what time they should take the medicine. And if they're wearing any smart devices, for example, a smartwatch or a health tracking device, then we can synchronize with the device and then keep the data that we gain through the device. And then the third one is notify about prayers and remind the users. So as Jishnu said earlier, prayers, senior citizens mostly will give priority to their prayers. So in this case, our app will keep on reminding them at what time they should pray. And as Jishnu said earlier, we are also providing digital Al Quran. So just in case if they forgot to bring the Al Quran with them, they can access it through digital. So the fourth one is easily purchase food and groceries. So by having an option to buy foods and groceries through using our app, it will make it easier for them, because senior citizens most probably won't be able to move around a lot because they have aged. So this will help them to reduce the energy they're using every day and let them rest. And the last one is alert the user about emergency. So having an emergency contact list or being able to contact emergency services without putting up so much effort, without typing the numbers or something, you can just simply click and contact those who want to contact during the emergency time. So these are the functions proposed. And moving on to the next slide. So the principles of universal design applied in these applications are equitable use, flexibility in use, simple and intuitive use, because if we create an interactive but complicated application, then it will be harder for them, for the senior citizens to understand, because they have different cultural backgrounds. Maybe they couldn't understand the language. So creating a simple and intuitive website application will help them to understand the application and use it well. So precise automation. And the last is low physical effort, because putting off, they are not young people who can put a lot of physical efforts. They are aged people. So we have to reduce the amount of physical effort they need to put in order to use this application. So moving on to the next slide. So it's a multimodal interaction applied in this application: sight, sound, touch, voice, and text. And then lastly, the type of interface designed for alternative modes. So the first interface design is sound interface. The second is gesture recognition. The third is touch interface. And then the fourth is speech recognition. So if they have difficulties in reading or finding any content in the application, they can just use this speech recognition mode to search for what they want. And then graphic narrator. So that's it from me for today, and now I'll be passing on to Mr. Sai Nitesh. Thank you.
Alright, thank you, Nagilan. I'll be taking over from here. So, the accessibility features that is available in our solution interface. So, among the features that is available are narrator, text to speech, select to speak, voice access, and magnifier. So, let me elaborate on one of them. So, narrator is for when elderly people who have certain disabilities.
Sorry for that, my line is lagging.
Start again.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, thank you, Nagulan, for explaining. I'll be taking on from here. So, these are the accessibility features available in our solution interface. Among these are narrator, text to speech, select to speak, voice access, and magnifier. Allow me to elaborate more on each of them. So, narrator is an ability in our app, so maybe for some elderly people that have disabilities in speaking, the narrator app can narrate to them the passage that's inside the app. Text to speech is also same as narrator, where it converts text in the app to speech form so that they can be able to hear better. Voice access is for when they want to use their voice for the elderly people to search up something. And magnifier is when some of the elderly people that can't see properly, and they can use the magnifier accessibility feature in order to see better text and zoom in and zoom out. So next is explain the usage of all functions stated in A1. So first, we provide a custom content list to users. So what it means is that the contact feature enables to select a name from the contact list, customizing the contact list, and delete the contact person. The contact is helpful and makes it easier for senior citizens to locate their contacts and directory. This is useful if you need to contact friends or family who have been apart for a long time, so can simply look up their name and give them a call. Second is tracking users' healthy through a healthy monitor. The Healthy Monitor application enables the elderly to keep track of their health on their own, and this user interface is simple and easy to use because it has a mention feature that reminds users to take their pills for a specific day, and also displays how many steps they've taken in percentages and more. It also allows them to measure their heart rate. Next slide. Third is notify about prayer to the user, as just now Jishnu and Jane have explained. So when the prayer time is entered, a pop-up notification in text or voice will appear to get an attention to the users. Also, if the user has daily dua turned on, they'll be given a daily dua to recite every day. Finally, a zikir feature will show them direction they should be facing when making a prayer. And lastly is food and grocery. Users can buy food and daily necessities with just one function in this app. This can make it easier for users such as the elderly to buy food and daily necessities without having to go out to restaurants or supermarkets. Users only need to order and wait for the goods or food ordered to receive at the door. Besides, this user also can use online to call a car easily. And finally, alert the user about emergency. So this application is very useful for the elderly when they need any emergency services, such as when they need a Red Cross or a flying doctor service or a brigade or any crime help the police. So this will also provide a customizing emergency call person when they call or when anything happens. If in an emergency, the user just needs to dial the number without having to dial. The user does not need to memorize the number, and this simplifies the user and the user saves using time. Thanks. Moving on, I'll pass it to the next person.
I will talk about the justified health principles of also recite right in the interface. Yes. Okay, now I will just justify how the principle of universal design applied in the interface. For the first, equitable use. The principle of equitable use requires that the user with unique characteristic, the design should be useful and simple to use. All users have equitable rights to conditions related to privacy, safety, and security. For example, any age of skill level can use any of the setting below buttons on the menu page. And for the second point, flexibility in use. The principle of flexibility in use is referred to the individual's preference and abilities in the wide range. For example, it allows the elderly to choose whether to select mute or unmute buttons, keypad, speaker, contact, video call, and add call buttons. This principle really makes their life easier because the user can choose what method they want to apply. Okay, next. The third point is simple and intuitive to use. The healthy monitor design is easy to understand regardless of the user experience, knowledge, and current concentration level. Healthy monitor will show a recognizable interface and displays daily practices for users to consume how many steps and heart rate. And the fourth point, low physical effort. The design provides more efficient, comfortable, and intuitive UX. It makes use of assemblable operators, plus it decreases the fraction of actions that must be repeated. For example, there is a home button in each interface, which can be directly pinned back to the home page to select, so the user does not need to press the back button repeatedly. And next. Okay, for the last point, acceptable information. The design can efficiently provide the required users with information regardless of the user's respective capabilities of the user's environment. For example, in interface, emergency icons and language are used to present basic information to maximize deny the reliability of basic information. Okay, thank you. That's all from me. And I'd like to get back to the next lesson.
So thank you, Jane. I'll be taking on from here. So going on to explain how the first time user want to use the application solution based on the interface in A, as explained earlier. So going on to the first one is mobility disability person. So user can select any application in the menu page. After that, the narrator will help the user to identify which application that has selected by reads and what is displayed on the device screen. If the user select contact, they can search the contact number of a person by using the speech recognition, where lead from speech to text. The audio also appears in automatic way to notify user to consume the pills. A disabilities user will automatically enter the application without any login they need to require. For example, if we can't see, if you don't have eyesight, we can use the speech recognition. So it will tell us what to do, and then we could talk to it to the phone, for example, and then the phone will tell us every single thing. For example, swipe right. It will be something like an assistant for us. So next is, and the audio also appears in automatic ways to verify the consume the pill. So this is what I meant by it will be very effective for people who don't have eyesight. A display user will automatically enter the application without any login. So this is because where, for example, when a normal phone, for example, a person with all ability, when they're trying to log into their phone, maybe there'll be some difficulties. For example, our fingerprint, our thumb will be oily or wet or something like that. We couldn't the phone interface couldn't detect our fingerprint. The same goes to person with disability as well. So they wouldn't know whether the phone is unlocked or not. So by doing this, without any login information required, they could easily log into their phone and access the things they desire to access. Going on to normal person. First, user need to log in to enter application. Next, choose which functions they want. For example, if a user chooses the prayer function, user just need to touch prayer function, it will go to prayer page. If the user chooses healthy monitor, they just touch the healthy monitor page, and the healthy monitor page will display daily medicine, person step that they take, and user heart rate. Lastly, user need to go to the menu page interface by clicking on the home icon button to log out their account. So finally, the final one is suggest another potential user for this application with explanation. Another potential user may be a sick child, disabled person, teenagers, and adults are other possible user ideas. Their lives will be made easier and more convenient because of this application. The application that provides voice recognition, allowing them to easily detect the system inside. For example, if some patients require medication on a routine basis, the Healthy Monitor can help remind them to take it on time to avoid forgetting and check their health state. Besides that, it helps patients who are facing 14 days quarantine or being close contact with COVID-19 patients, as it will help them to keep track of their daily routine more effectively and efficiently. So that's it from us, and I apologize for the line issues that is occurred. So thank you so much, madam. And this will be the end of our presentation.